Hi, my name is Rachel Hambley. I am in an intercultural communications class here at the University of Central Florida. I am graduating this semester in a couple of weeks, and this is my final for the intercultural communications class. In this class, we learned a lot about different cultures and communities throughout the globe and how everything is different. My favorite lecture that we learned about was the global movement lecture. Within the global movement lecture, we learned a lot about how throughout the globe there are things that are the same, but there are also things that are different. As far as like restaurants and how people work in the community and how the cultures are different, but there's some aspects of the culture that are the same. We learned a lot about how different cultures handle different scenarios in their daily lives. We also learned about how different people in different cultures will live their lives differently, and how in some cultures it's normal for children under the age of 18 to go to school from like 8 to 4. But in other cultures, it's normal for them to go to school from like 8 to 12, and then they have like a 2-hour block, and then they go to school for another 4 hours at the end of the day. We learned a lot about how the different cultures are different, but also how they're all the same, how everybody has kind of the same goal. You go to school, you go to work, you provide for a family eventually, and it's kind of like the same life timeline, but everybody has a different way of how they get to these life timelines. I thought that was pretty cool because here in America, we don't really think about how the same but different other cultures are. I know thinking about like other cultures when I was in school, I never thought like people in France lived the same kind of life that we did in regards to school. I was like, oh, it's like historic times over there, because we don't think about modern countries. We think about the countries in the past. And I just think it's pretty cool that we can like learn about how we are all the same, but with a little bit of difference. Anyways, that was my favorite lecture of the semester. It's been a great semester. Thank you so much. Bye.